Alright, so I'm here for round one. We'll minimize this, and I would love to play first. Seems like a decent hand to me, not the best in the world, but we're going to be able to Thoughtseize on turn 2 if matchup dependent, and Scry on turn 2, hopefully finding what we need. But we're not going to lead on a Scryland in this game for multiple reasons. A, we want to Thoughtseize on turn 2, and B, we don't even know our matchup. So like if we hit a card like Ultimate Price or Bioblight, we won't even know if we want to keep it. So Jungle Hollow, he says. I don't want to even go for it this turn. I'm going to keep the land on top because this hand we definitely just want to slam Ojutai, and we want to make sure we get there. So now we're going to Thoughtseize, Obs on Charm, Obs on Charm, Obs on Charm, Read the Bones, Taziger. Huh. Well, let's take the one that gives him the most manipulation. We'll bottom the temple. Now we want spells. I like having this graveyards where we can actually see them. So he's just going to draw on his turn to play around counter magic. Just smart. And we'll just pass the turn. We'll probably be playing cat and mouse with this Ojutai and those Ozone Charms. Alright, at least he doesn't get to slam. Where did that go? Bottom. Alright. Okay, I don't really get that play. So now that we have our Dragon Lord in play, it's going to be difficult for him to tap mana on the turn and hold up to protect from the Ojutai. Just going to play a Rhino. I will definitely trade a card. Huh. I think we just re-up on our Ojutai. Maybe not. I'm going to want to take a hit from the Rhino, potentially. No, it's not going to matter. Taziger is going to happen. So maybe we just want to develop here. Yeah, we can just take the Temple. And then what that'll let us do is it'll let us play a defensive Salumgar next turn. And we will definitely be keeping that. Yeah, we're just going to keep our life total as high as possible here. Either a Downfall or Obs on Charm is going to take out our Dragon Lord, but then we'll be able to slam Salumgar and hopefully use that to ride for victory. Yeah, that is fine. And Taziger gets to come down. Take what, the third and fourth Obs on Charms to get rid of our Slumgar. Don't think that's a possibility. What's interesting is if our opponent goes Fleece Mane Monstrous, I think we're going to main phase dig and try to find 2 lands so we can Ugin in 2 turns. Because I would consider that a sign of weakness. I mean, they still have an Obzon Charm, but if I'm making the play of just getting another creature in play, it's so that I can like beat down through a Slumgar and protect myself from spot removal. Wait, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's exiled now. Alright, since I didn't find a land, I guess we can just kill that since I found a removal spell. Just start attacking. I'm gonna wait for Obzon Charm to be on the stack before I downfall. Alright, yeah, that's fine if you want to activate first. Ooh. Alright, I guess they get a Thoughtseize. Guess we could have given the Ugin, but I don't really want him to have an Ugin. I'd rather lose one of my cards. I don't think it's that important. Alright, went bottom. Now time to Thoughtseize. Probably has to take Stroke if they have Rhino or Rhino. I mean, Elspeth doesn't matter. The Ugin's gone. So, I mean, the hand is pretty stacked, but might have to get something down. Also, being at 8 means that's a 3-turn clock, so the Rhino has to resolve. And if the Rhino doesn't resolve, then I think the Slumgar just takes over the game. Yeah, so Disdainful Stroke gets taken, Rhino comes down. We're going to get to do both those things this turn because I want to try to hit lands, or at least one. So we'll just cast, kill the guy, never delve correctly, or at least cast delve spells. Probably take Backwater and Downfall. Shouldn't matter how we organize those, plus I'm too lazy. I'm not going to try to remember that anyway. Maybe if I was in a GP playing this deck, I might like keep that information, but I'll probably crack a fetch line before then. Another Rhino. Some people just have all the luck. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. I love how both these decks can bring in Crux of Fate for real reasons. It's just unbelievable. Feels good to have a game plan. Alright. We're going to dig this turn. We could Ugin just to shoot him, and then Downfall kills Ugin, and then this kills him. But that works both ways. So let's crack that and shuffle those counterspells in that we talked about earlier. And just pay full retail. 8 mana for 2 cards seems reasonable. Dissolve. Sure, counterspells. because Jungle Hollow... Wait, what is it? Oh, it's just showing that it was going to die. Alright, so on the draw, Thoughtseize seems great, Ashiok seems great, Foul Tongue, Tazagur. What does not seem great? I think our ultimate prices and our Bioblights. And I think that's about all we want to do. I don't mind having a Tazagur in the deck. I don't want any of the slow stuff, at least on the draw. Could see keeping in like a random Bioblight just to deal with Fleece Mains, but that seems bad. We might just try to turn one Thoughtseize. So maybe we want another Thoughtseize on the draw. It helps all of our Delve spells. But I don't see anything I'd want to cut for another Thoughtseize, and I'm not the biggest fan of Thoughtseize against Obzon. It's kind of like playing into their game plan of both of us just like running out of resources, but all their things cost 3 and all our things cost 1 million. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. 3 is enough. I never really want to have 2 in the early game. We're just gonna like Thoughtseize twice, and if we don't have a dig through time, they're gonna read the bones and Obzon charm their way out of it anyway. Sometimes we'll Thoughtseize them and just want to take their Thoughtseize and rather have a real spell and then let them Thoughtseize one of our 4 real spells than lose a spell by casting Thoughtseize and then having to take their Thoughtseize so they can't disrupt our game plan, because all their cards are very comparable. They either draw spells or attack us. But I don't mind having some on the draw just to off-tempo them. I haven't really gotten much time to work on this deck, but I think I want a second Ashiok when we're on the play in matchups like this, just so we have more like things to do. Also a 4th one of these maybe, I think it's, or at least a 4th downfall. Alright, well this hand is like really bad, but I mean it's not terrible, but it's slow and I feel like they might get on board before us. And if they get on board before us, like we only have one way to really deal with that. We'll lead with the backwaters before we temple, because we're not looking for anything specific and we don't know what they're like. If they don't go lion on turn 2, like that'll change our, wow, okay. An Obzon aggro start of hand disruption into Fleece Main Lion might be our future. I feel like this deck should play the Green Edict. I feel like that card's really good. It's like good against this matchup, good against Obzon aggro. It's cheap. Cyborg just does not have cheap spells. So like, yeah, here comes a Fleece Main, and now like, what are we gonna do to it? Here we're gonna scry, trying to find an untapped land, bottom the Ashiok, because we're not having time. We're not gonna have any time for that. All right, please not have another one. That is not gonna be good. Defenseless to this lion, and we're only down to 2 answers to it. I guess we do have alright, so what are the odds that he's going to play something good next turn? Alright, we're just going to hope that it doesn't happen. No, this is a draw spell turn. Courser turn. It's even worse. And another lion. We are in so much trouble. 7 Doomblade effects in my deck, or like 7 removal spells, and they only hit. One hits this, one hits this, neither hit this. Just makes me feel like Self-Inflicting Wound just should be in the deck. Guess it's enough to live. Didn't monstrous. What if I just hit reveal a dragon? Maybe it just reveals a dragon. Maybe there's a bug. Maybe I could have gained some life. Or did I let him scry too? Yeah. I mean, I'm already checked out. Alright, so I just don't know. I don't want to bring this in, but I feel like it's kind of a must. I guess maybe I just keep Thoughtseizes. Alright, I'll give this shot, this configuration one more shot. Alright. Would you like to play first? Yes. Would you like to mulligan your one lander? Mulligan. Oh, control decks these days. This is what we consider the best deck in the format? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, look at that. Double Thoughtseize and don't even want to cast them. It also sucks to have 2 of these. Alright, let's find a swamp. Let's fetch for an island looking for a swamp. Got it! Ooh, and we drew a real one. Wanted a Courser. Downfall, don't have a 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 downfall. Didn't have a downfall. Oh, we can't cast it yet. Oh, we can cast it. Oh, but I want him to draw and end hostilities. Alright, let's see how bad, let's see what the hand is like first. Read the Bones, Elspeth, Rhino, Ugin. So if we take this, then we can take the Elspeth the next turn. Oh, we might pull this one out. So I think we want to just draw the end hostilities. So the rest of the hand again. Yeah, Windswept Heath, 2 lands, Elspeth, Spirit Dragon, Rhino, sure. Ooh, now we get to take a Fleece Mane. Oh no, we don't. We're just gonna shuffle. Now we get to take a rhino. Now we get to take a Come on, blue source. StarCityGames. Close enough. Eventually. Okay, so end hostilities, Ugin, Elspeth. I want to activate this before that ability happens. I kind of want him to draw this again. Alright. Yes! Rhino! Oh yeah, I gotta bottom it. And if we draw land, we don't care if they get a Thoughtseize. We did draw land. Alright, take that, Elspeth. Your turn. Oh man. Policeman lion. Got it. Now we really need to get that Thoughtseize back so we can take the Ugin. We need to know ours. What? He doesn't want me to have the information anymore. Oh, that's great. That's so good. All right, well, let's get our own dose of information. Ooh. Oh my. It's actually a tough choice. Wow. So it takes like 2 turns to get to. I mean, can I give up this value? Especially since they only have 1 land in hand? Yeah, I mean, I'll just, sure. I can't give that up. White, red, blue. Yeah, we want that to bounce off each other. What else did I hit? Tazaga-san? Alright. Oh, what do you draw? What do you draw? What, can we beat it? Can we beat it? Oh yeah, it's that end hostilities. Yeah, we can beat it. Do we care? Yeah, we care. Uh-oh, 1 away. At least we can deal with it. Alright, let's smack him with the Dragon Lord. And Let's try to luck sack here. I don't want to lose our board position. Well, I guess we can. We can just let him, if he rips a land, we just let him do it. We downfall him. Yeah, we just play another Ojutai. That seems fine with me. Let's, blue, colorless. Let's activate here. Well, we have a Crux of Fate. We don't want a Crux of Fate, but we have a Crux of Fate. What else did we get rid of? Just a stupid Elspeth. Alright. So all our shenanigans are done, but we do get to slam an Ojutai. And we do have double Haven, so that should be good enough. Oh yeah, and we have Haven for our big sexy. Alright, since he has a neg-6, I almost feel like risking the 3 to the dome. Just taking out with Ojutai. I mean, if he top decks, he top decks. Alright, we can beat that card, we can beat that card. Now we go untap, draw, cast to kill. We're still one short of bringing back our Big Daddy Eugene and casting it, but we might hit it off of our Ojutai, so we'll just do that. Worst comes to worst, we have a counter spell for the top card of our opponent's deck. Now we have a dig through time, because that is much better than anything else we could have done. Still terrible at doing these. Disdainful Stroke, Dissolve. Now we have counter spells for the top cards of his deck for the rest of the game, while drawing 2 cards a turn. Oh yeah, we knew that that was a thing. I'm not gonna lie, that game was absurd. Alright, well I will see you guys here for round 2 when you scroll down. Wow.